So my first time playing Grand Theft Auto Vice City was life-changing. I mean, it showed me things that I never knew were possible, right? It was, I think, the first time I ever saw like a version of America, right? I've never been to America, but it showed me that. It showed me uh, technically what a game could do, which is you can steal cars and you can also walk on foot. I didn't know both of those could be done in a single game. And it was brilliant. It was the fact that you have a full city to roam around. It was mind-blowing. And I'm pretty sure if your first entry into Grand Theft Auto was Vice City, then you know what I'm talking about. It was an experience, right? I remember seeing this game being played when I was in second grade. My computer teacher played this game just for fun one day, just to show us. Maybe he was trying to show off that he could play games, and we are all stuck in a hostel and we can't play. But I was so jealous, and I had to play the game for myself. A few years later, I did get the game, and I did play it, and obviously, I still couldn't believe what I was playing. Just everything from the graphics, the design, the artworks, the loading screens, the story, the missions. It just felt like magic. You know, when you see magic for the first time, you're enjoying it, but you still can't believe how it's happening. That's what I felt like. I was enjoying the game, and I still did not know how to comprehend what I was doing. Like, how was this possible? It was one of those moments where I felt like I was the only one able to play such a game. Like, I'm pretty sure no one in the world knows about such a unique. Like, I thought it was unique. I thought I was the only one playing this game, and nobody in the world knew about this game, right? Little did I know this was probably the only game everyone was playing when it came out. So even though I was playing this game, I did have some struggles. I did have some funny stories that I have with this game in particular. This was my first ever video game, or at least I don't remember playing any other 3D games before this game coming out. And this was my entry into the Grand Theft Auto franchise. Now, for some of you, it might be Grand Theft Auto 3, it might be San Andreas or GTA 4. I hope it's not 5. If your entry into Grand Theft Auto was Grand Theft Auto 5, then that's just sad. But this Vice City was the game for me that I started playing when I was really young, and I wanted to, like everyone, I wanted to play the missions, right? I wanted to get to the next cutscene. I wanted to know what happens. I wanted to see the new animation that my player does, the new characters that come to life in the animations that, I wanted to see that. So I kept playing missions, right? And to a certain point, I didn't know what a save game was. Yeah, I had no idea what a save game was. So when they take you to the first, after you do the first mission and you can sort of save your game at the very start, I had no idea what I was doing. They tell you to save your game, and I just write, yeah, save your game, and I hit enter, and I did it, and I completely forgot about it. I have no idea what I did. I just wanted to play the game. I didn't want to look into a save game, load file, and all that technical. That was too technical for me at the time. So I played the game without saving it. I would play 10 to 20 missions, and I would quit the game, only to return the next day realizing I had to play it from the beginning. There was only a new game option. I didn't even click the load game button because I did not know what that meant. Yep. So I would always click new game, and I'd be like, why is it starting from the beginning, right? I would play the entire thing over and over again, trying to understand, why am I playing it from the beginning? Is this just infinite? Does it never end? Are you doing the same missions over and over? Is that the point of the game, right? But no, I saw that there was new missions coming every time you completed older missions. So there has to be a point where it stops, where it ends. So without a save game, without the idea of knowing what a save game is, what would any sane person do? Finish the game in one day. Yep, that's what I tried to do. I tried to finish this game from the start to end within a day. And now, it might be possible in today's era, if you think about it, the mission, just do it quickly and finish the game. But back in the day, I was very new to gaming. So doing a mission was still hard for me, right? I didn't know cheat codes were a thing. I couldn't hack or find a necessary hack to just speed run the game. I had to play the game as it is, just vanilla. And it was hard to finish the game in one day. I came close. Like I would finish 50 missions, or like I would unlock the second island as well. Like I would really try to speed run through the game, but I never got to a point where I was about to finish the game. I was never about to finish this game, and I got so frustrated, and I gave up. I actually stopped playing the game for a bit, not knowing. It annoyed me for the longest time, not knowing. I was like, who makes games like this that you have to play from the beginning, and there's no way to save the game, if you know what I mean. And I didn't call it save game because I didn't know what a save game is. But yeah, I would just be like, why can't I protect or store my character in this house and be in this house when I return, something like that. It was a different idea in my head. Then what happens is one day I'm just bored of the game. I've gone through my honeymoon phase with this game. Like it's been months I've been playing this game, and I'm just playing with the menu, right, as any normal person would do. And I click on the load. I'm like, what are all these other settings? Like I understand new game and I understand quit. What's the load game button? Like I just click on it randomly, and there was a save game that I did, and there was multiple save games I realized that I did, just randomly pressing enter and not knowing what I was doing. And it took me to certain missions and certain areas of the game, when I actually remember saving the game, and I was like, wait a minute, you can just continue the game from where you left by just saving it. It was another mind-blowing thing it was like witnessing a bad magic turn into a good magic. It screwed with me, but at the same time I was super happy figuring that out. At the same time I was so sad that I tried to finish this game in one day. It felt so pathetic that I did not know what a save game was. But once I did find out what a save game was, I did beat the game. And yeah, the game was great. It was an experience that I'll never forget.